welcome to Baking with Grell. So anyway, today we are going to be baking brownies, and I have my special guest Bassie with me here again today.
Hello.
So, first what you're going to need is, there's two kinds of recipes. We're going to be making the fudgy kind of brownies instead of the cake-like. So depending on what one you want to make, we have the 2 eggs for the fudgy type, and then if you want the cake-like ones, you have 3 eggs instead. Then you need a measuring cup, and we're going to have 1/4 of water and 1/2 of vegetable oil. By the way, these ingredients were very hard to come by since we live in the Victorian era. Oh, and don't forget a pan that's bake safe. Wouldn't want anything exploding in there. Anyway, spray so you can make that all greasy and buttery and slippery. And of course you need mixing bowl and something to stir with. It could be a spoon, metal, wood, you know.
Spoon. There's not that many types of spoon, Grell.
Well, you can use one of those mixy things, you know. Who knows what they have this time.
Calls for a spoon.
Whatever. Anyway, first, we're going to just get this a little bit more organized. Oh, and I forgot the most important thing. You need an oven. That's very important. So first, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Let's see if I can do this properly now. Oh, look, it's already 350. Don't need to do much.
Make sure there's nothing in it though. Nope.
That would probably
So you don't
help.
explode anything?
True. We don't want the house catching on fire and it burning like CL's parents. Anyway, we're just going to open this up. Oh wow, this is so tough. No, I can do it myself.
Nope.
I'm not going to. Man, where's my... Ooh, it smells great though. What? Oh well, thank you. We're at the grooming level now. Man, where are my reaping utensils when I need them?
What are you doing to that poor bag?
I'm opening it, Sebastian!
Okay.
We're going to put the powder in because who does things from scratch these days? Same difference, right? You're still consuming fat, but it's delicious. So we're just going to put that in there because, you know, minimize on garbage. Alright. So now that we got that in there, we can set this aside and grease it.
I don't.
Why are you backing up? Well, whatever.
That's why.
Make sure it's very greasy. You want to, you know, let those brownies slip and slide everywhere.
That's not what they...
Shut up. That's what they do. See, like a greasy butter. Ow! I like the pain though. Anyway, now we're going to get our bowl back over here. And I'm definitely not reheating this. Oh yeah, see, it says empty brownie mix, eggs, water, and oil into large bowl. So they don't want you to do that weird separating dry ingredients from not any. That's weird. But anyway, first
Segregation is bad.
Wow. This is baking. Oops.
Let's...
There's no shell in there. Look, it was that easy.
The one side effect from having cats.
True.
They're still gorgeous and fluffy.
I'll be a cat for you.
No, you're a reaper, not a cat.
Anyway, now that we have our 2 eggs in there, I'm going to fill this up with 1/4 water. So now that we have gotten our water in our egg and powder mixture, we will start with the oil. Thankfully, this measuring cup has a half, so I'll put it level and Bessie will fill it up halfway. There's a halfway mark over there. Yes. Let me see. I have to measure it by the meniscus, guys. You have to measure it by the meniscus. Okay, now that we're done with the oil, we can put it to the side. And now we're going to pour this in. And that wonderful bells, unfortunately, isn't our wedding bells. But it is this. I'm going to shake it. Put that in the sink. Put it in the sink. Excuse me.
You're excused.
What about those children watching?
Why are children watching this?
I don't know. Maybe they want to make some fudgy brownies. Anyway, that would be our oven being done preheating. So now we got this all settled with our ingredients in. That means we start mixing, and you make sure that you have to get everything. Smooth consistency. Oh, look who's back.
Where's the cat?
Anyway, you don't want to over stir, but you want to stir just enough.
You can't really over stir it.
It looks like this. Actually, you can. Anyway, that is the consistency it's supposed to be. So now that it's all stirred, we can now pour it in our pan. Right, now we're back and we have it all poured into our pan and it's all evenly spread. So now what we're going to do is put this aside for a moment. And now we put it in the oven.
The top one works. Or the bottom one.
I was going to do the top, but it's too. Remember, 23 minutes. The fun part. We get to eat this. By the way, I wouldn't recommend doing this if you are worried about salmonella. But
I need a spoon.
we're not.
I need a spoon.
Oh no.
What?
Grab a spoon then.
Put it in here. I'm taking this.
Oh. Steal. I know, right?
Okay. They should be done.
Oh yes, hear that bell, it means they're done. Which means I can clear this out. Don't forget to wear your hand protection. Let's check them.
You can't just call it a glove.
Yes, but what is the fun in that? All right. So now that these are out, looking great and beautiful, we need to test them. And to do this, you can either have a toothpick or a fork.
Toothpicks work best.
Yes. I found a red one. Center. This comes out clean, so that means that they are done. So now that your brownies are done, you can leave them to cool and wait till you eat them. This has been Baking with Grell and Bessie. Thank you for joining us.